Mom looks totally terrified. And this one's not even paying attention. Hey y'all, it's Beth with Carolina Princess Sweet Treats and Pretties. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a haul video from a Thrifting Thursday where Lovey's daughter Macy and I went thrifting at a local charity shop. If you didn't get a chance to watch that video, I'll link the iCard right above here. It really was a fun time. Every Thursday is Thrifting Thursday at this store, and if you purchase a purple bag for a one-time price of $3, every Thursday, whatever you can get in that bag will be 50% off. And it becomes a great game of Jenga to see how much you can get in the bag. As long as you get the bag and everything in it on the counter, everything that's in the bag, regardless of how high or how hung off the sides it is 50% off. So it really is a great deal, and it benefits a wonderful organization here in our county. As always, before we begin any haul video, I want to dip into my gratitude jar and pull out the name of someone who has motivated and inspired me. Let's see who that will be today. It says, what does that say? Dee, Southern Vintage Picker. Oh, how exciting. I have recently found Dee's channel and I really enjoy it. Dee is also a Texan and she does a wonderful job with her haul videos, and she does a segment called What Sold, where she shows you what sold and how much she sold it for. She also breaks it down to show you her profit. So I really do enjoy that segment. I'm not a reseller on eBay or Etsy, so I'm trying to learn as much as I can. The idea of maybe, just maybe trying it out. I don't know. So if you are an eBay or an Etsy reseller, let me know what your thoughts about those platforms are below in the comments. And please go check out Dee, the Southern Vintage Pickers YouTube channel. You won't be sorry. She has some great finds and she is a lovely, lovely person. So Dee, thank you so much for putting out your content and helping us learn along the way. So let's get on with the haul. Okay, y'all, so this is going to be broken down into two parts because, let's be honest, we had two bags. We filled both bags kind of full. So I want to make sure that I show you each item, but I also don't want the video to be super long. So I am going to break the haul into two parts. All right, let's see. In the first part of the shop along, you see me pick up this cute plate. Now, I don't know what it is. I don't know why I love plates so much, but I just thought these colors were absolutely beautiful for Easter. Now, it was marked $2, but of course it was 50% off because it was in my bag. And later in the dishes section, I found the matching bowl. And y'all, won't that be so cute in a little Easter display? I just love that. So I did pick that up again for me to use in my home decor at least the first year. Now, after I use it one time, if it really doesn't sing for me, then I may resell it either in my booth at the Antique Emporium or on a live sale. But I just couldn't pass up these beautiful Easter colors. I don't know what it is, y'all, but I just love those old plates. All right. The next thing that I found was this beautiful elephant planter. Look at this wonderful orange luster. There is absolutely nothing wrong with him. No chips or cracks in any portion of this, which is often rare. There was nothing on his trunk or anything. He is a little planter and he was marked right here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Made in Japan. And there's a little piece of tape down here. It's been there for a while. And it says, from my godparents, Uncle Jerry and Aunt Edna. Well, thank you, Uncle and Aunt. This will be for sale in one of my live sales. So I'm excited to bring you guys that. All right, I pick up all seasons, all year, y'all. I keep saying that, and I love a Christmas bell. This one is very simple. It's just got the hollies and berries on there. It does have the gold top on the handle, and listen, great ring to it. And it does have the Made in Japan sticker right there. So no chips or cracks. So I will save this for a December live sale or maybe even a Christmas in July sale. So be on the lookout for that. Okay, clown alert, y'all, clown alert. But these are not scary clowns. These are super cute clowns. I saw this one first. Oh my gosh, I love his little bald head. And they are very elementary painted. The paint job is not the best. They are a bisque feel, but then I found his brother. Look at him. Y'all, I just think these are so cute. There's no markings on them. They have not been glazed. And, you know, the paint is a little off-centered on his nose. This one has got a little scuff mark on his nose and a little paint loss right here on his hat. But I thought these two boys were just too cute to leave behind, so I did pick them up as well. And I have been collecting several items that have a circus feel to them, so hopefully I'll be having a little circus-themed live sale coming up. The next piece that I picked up was this cheese board. Now, I think that it is a Hallmark 1987. It's got a signature of Salterra, but you guys tell me, right here is the Salterra signature. And then right over here, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that too well, but it looks like Hallmark, but it says 1987. The sticker on the back says designed Hallmark giftware. So it's Hallmark, not Hallmark, but it does have feet on the bottom. And it is a cheese board. Now I have a clear dome with the knob that I hope will fit this, so it will make a nice set. So I'm not sure if I'm going to put this in a live sale or if I'm going to put it in my booth. There is a little bit of weight to this, plus it does have the dome on the top that goes with it. So I did pick that up. On the way out by the cash register, there was a table of things and I saw this cute little bride's file. These were probably, I think they were in the 80s or 90s. It's like a plastic recipe box. I do not see any marking or name on it anywhere, but it does have the alphabetical tabs there, and it has some cards that come with it. I think this was maybe 70s or 80s. It has a little checklist of services, and it looks like somebody did start to use it. And then it has service cards here. And those service cards say name, address, telephone number, salesperson, date ordered, pickup date, will deliver date, and special notes. So there are service cards. There are also gift and gift record cards. I thought those were really neat. And I love that it says invitation. Did they RSVP to church? Reception, breakfast, did we get their RSVP? Did they get an announcement? And it says check when thank you cards have been sent for shower gifts. There were 2 shower gifts and a wedding gift. But I thought those were really, really cool. So I did pick those up. And there seems to probably be about 30 or 40 of these cards and maybe about 20 of the service cards. So I definitely will have this for sale in a live sale, probably in June, because we always think of the June bride. So I just thought this little bride's file was super cute. All right, let's see what else I got. Again, I pick up all seasons all the time, and it was in this little box, and I was like, well, they always say look in every box, and I did, and it's super cute. It is a handmade cross-stitched Merry Christmas ornament, and it's almost like a doily. If you see the little green around there, I don't know if that's considered a doily or almost like a Christmas, but with Merry Christmas, and it's just in a little plastic frame. And so I did pick this up. I thought that was very cute for the Christmas season. Also Christmas, I always pick up invitations. Now, I actually sold these invitations at one of my first live sales, and I think Michelle from Newton's Cupboard bought them and used them as package toppers. So I haven't decided if I'm going to sell these or use them as package toppers myself. Thanks, Michelle, for the idea. Another idea for package toppers is that I've been picking up these little books. The other one I got was a life instruction book and another Christmas book and a P.S. I Love You book. And it just has several pages that you can use. This one is about Christmas. And so I will tear this out and use this as package toppers. And you get about 50 or 60 pages. Some of these have recipes on them. Some of these have stories on them. These two have the 10 Commandments for Christmas on them. There is some poetry. I did see a couple of recipes, and this is holiday peanut brittle. Now that sounds really good. So I may have to give 2 pages because you see that it is the recipe on this side and the directions on this side. So I may just put 2 pages with them. Christmas crescent cookies. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. So I did pick this up for package toppers. The books at this store are 12 for $1, but I think we got them all in our bags, so they were 12 for 50 cents. And I do think that we ended up getting 12. Something else that I got, again, for package toppers, and sometimes just cards, I like to send cards, was this little box of blank cards. And it says there were 16 in here. I think I counted them, but I don't know if there are 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep, they're all here. But I thought these were really cool designs. I think there are 3 or 4 designs total. Did I show y'all this one already? I think there's 3 designs total in there. But I thought those were cool. And they also come with their envelopes. And so these can be used as regular cards or as package toppers. So I did pick those up as well. And I think these were only $1. So it's the same as if I go to the Dollar Tree and get little cards for thank yous, or if I pick them up at thrift stores or garage sales. But actually they are 8 or 6 for $1 at the Dollar Tree, and there were 16 in there. So that's a much better deal. Another book that I picked up, and this one I am keeping, it is Collecting Shawnee Pottery. And this is just a reference book that's going to help me to identify pieces as I find them out in the wild. And so it does help a lot to be able to identify, because a lot of times things are not marked. You would just have to know by the design and the paint and the glaze. But I am excited to be able to thumb through this book and look at it a little bit, because I know that Christine at Side Street Market, I found a trinket dish one time and showed it to her, and she had just gotten a reference book, and she came back and she was like, that trinket dish is in my reference book. And so she was able to help me identify that. So thanks, Christine. See how helpful everyone is in this community. You know, I can't pass up a good cookbook. And I was surprised to find this one. It's called Holland's Southern Cooking. And down here it says Cooking with a Southern Accent. Now, I don't think we have an accent, but everybody else does. But the best thing about this is it still has its jacket cover. And there was a piece of paper in there. And this is what I guess they consider the South. Now, we don't consider Texas the South, but we call it the West. But I guess it is a Southern. This was from a receipt from Halloween 1981. And I'm not sure if this was the receipt for the book in 1981. But what I did notice when I was looking through this, not only did it have its original dust jacket, it has some great things on the front cover as well. But it is a first edition, copyright 1952. So this is what the front cover looks like. And of course, you know, I went straight through and looked at all of the cookies. I mean, I can't help myself. But they have all kinds. These are fudge squares, molasses cookies, chocolate pinwheels. Oh my gosh, truffles, mocha nut fudge, pecan balls. Oh, that's a good one. Pecan balls. There's only a little bit of ingredients in that, y'all. Butter, sugar, vanilla, cake flour, and chopped pecans. Sounds like yummy goodness to me. I'm sure there's other things in this cookbook besides cookies and stuff, but you know, I just wanted to give y'all the most important things first. But they do have things like deviled crab, crab flakes Creole. Now, I do eat crab, like a stuffed crab shell, but I am not big into a lot of other seafood. Ripe cucumber pickles, pepper relish. Ooh, we're back to Texas pecan pie. I wonder if that's any different than a regular pecan pie. Oh, this one says spare ribs with apple stuffing. Ooh, that looks like a great recipe, y'all. So I picked this up and I was looking through to see if I could find it, and I really wasn't able to find it. There was one, I believe, on Etsy, and it was like $20 or $30. So I thought that was awfully high, but it is a first edition, and I probably do need to do a little bit more research on this before I price it and decide where I'm going to sell it, or if I need to keep it, but I was just drawn to the title of the book. The next thing that I picked up was this Rodeo book, and the reason that I picked it up is because I was collecting items for a Western themed sale. And this is a school library book. It came from Barton Hills School Library. It's called Rodeo, the Great American Sport. And the thing that I liked about it, it's a copyright of 1982. And the thing that I loved about it is the wonderful black and white pictures that are in here. So it does go through all the things that are involved with rodeo, like bareback riding, calf roping, saddle bronc riding, steer wrestling, barrel racing, team roping, and bull riding. And we can't forget the rodeo clowns. So here in Texas, we aren't having our rodeo at its normal time. They're going to try to reschedule for the summer, but I do know that the rodeo is a wonderful event here in Texas. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not a big rodeo fan. I like the cows and I like the horses, more like farm than rodeo. I really don't think that the animals should have to work as hard, I guess is what I'm saying. But I just thought that this was a wonderful book depicting one of the events that I actually never knew about until I moved to Texas. So I did pick that book up. All right, I only have 3 more things in this part of the haul to show you. And the next 2 things are records. They had a section of old Christmas records, and so I picked this record up. I think this one is a 1987. It's called Santa's Sack of Christmas Songs, and Michelle at Newton's Cupboard also taught me to look inside to make sure that the record matched the jacket cover, and so I did that. So I'm always learning from everyone in the community. But I picked this up because they make great backdrops for our displays. I love the colors in this one. And the next one, y'all, I'm not going to story. I picked up simply because I love the faces on these peoples. This is Dennis Day Sings Christmas is for the Family. Now, I'm just going to let y'all look at this family. First of all, Santa looks less than amused. Mom looks totally terrified. And this one's not even paying attention. Merry Christmas. But isn't that about how it goes, y'all? I mean, that is just hysterical to me. So the reason that I picked that up, I have no idea what this record sounds like. I don't even know what songs are on here. It does have its own dust jacket in there. The album cover is torn, and I thought it was just hysterical to be used as a backdrop. Let's see. The songs are Jingle Bells, White Christmas, May Santa Fill Our Hearts, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day, Christmas is for the Family. And then on the other side, Silent Night, Hark the Herald Angels Sing, O Little Town of Bethlehem, O Holy Night, Away in the Manger, and O Come All Ye Faithful. Oh my gosh, great songs, but again, let's just appreciate how Mom feels. Dad's having a good old time, isn't he? He's having a better time than the kids. I'm not sure that all of these children are buying that this is the real Santa, but y'all, I just couldn't leave it behind because that is hysterical. All right, the last item that I found was as we were going out, I happened to see a jewelry case and I wanted to see if there was any cool jewelry in there. And so I love anything that's shiny and sparkly, y'all. Y'all know that. And I found this. Could it be any shinier, any sparklier? Sparklier. Is that a word? Sparklier. Anyway, it's shiny and pretty, y'all. So what I did was I actually contacted Dolores from Miss Damn Jewelry. She is a big brooch and jewelry girl, vintage brooch and jewelry. And I said, hey, look at this brooch. What do you think about it? And I actually wrote down what she said. She said it's from the 50s or 60s, and these are called AB rhinestones with an aurora borealis coating. Thank you, Dolores. Because I wouldn't know. I'd be like, oh, look, it's shiny, it's sparkly. But it is actually big. It's almost 3 inches. I think it's almost 3 inches. Yeah, it's 2.5 to 3 inches. So it's a pretty big brooch. It does have a C clasp on it. And let me show you one of the other things. Let me take it off of here and show you one of the other things that Dolores was teaching me. And that's another reason that I love this community, is because you can learn. And I know that Daniel from Tacky As Me also does brooches, along with Katie from Vintage and Vinyl. And they often say that if it's really shiny on the back, it's probably newer. But Dolores was saying that they no longer make these holes, or they no longer inset with these holes on the back, and that it looks like it's one piece cut. So she was able to date it by that. So thank you so much, Dolores from Miss Damn Jewelry, for helping me kind of date and figure out what kind of brooch this is. And this brooch will be available in a live sale. So again, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and click that notification bell to all notifications, so you will know the next time that I upload a video or go live for a live chit chat or a live sale. I wouldn't want you to miss any of the fun, y'all. So that's all I got in this particular haul. So let's talk favorites, as we always do. I think for me that this record, I just am going to say it again. It's hysterical. I don't mean, just look at it, their faces. So I do love that. And of course, I loved my little plates, because I'm a sucker for plates, y'all. And now that I know anything about it, I think I do really like this brooch too. I'm not a brooch wearer. I know that my great grandmother used to have brooches, and I have 1 or 2 of hers, but I do know that several people love them, and I think that they are beautiful when other people wear them. I'm just not sure they go with my t-shirts, but I do enjoy picking them up. So that's it for today, y'all. Thanks so much for joining me and coming along for part 1 of this haul from Thrifting Thursday from our local women's center. If you saw anything that you may be interested in that I said was going to be available in a live sale, make sure that you contact me at the email that is scrolling below, and I will let you know how much it is, and we will look at getting you a shipping quote for that. So until next time, as always, y'all stay pretty and be sweet. Bye-bye.